Good afternoon, Facebook. My name is Joe Petrie. I want to say thank you for joining me this afternoon. This was something I was scheduled to do earlier today, but life kind of got in the way, bouncing back from a migraine. So I want to get on this Facebook Live here and just share some insight and information with you that has really helped me over the course of my 10 years of building a home business, of building a multiple six-figure business from home, and earning the title of Millionaire Club inside of my company. Now, these are philosophies that have helped me help other people on my team, not just help myself, but help other people. And I hope today, in today's lesson, you're going to find some value for some of the things that I'm going to teach here today. And so let's talk right into this. In today's topic, I'm going to talk about how to build your network marketing business without rejection. Right. And if you want to learn how to build your business without the rejection, comment a 1 below. If you're just jumping on with me now, let me know where you're from, who you are, as well as if maybe you're catching this on replay. Comment replay below because I want to be able to talk to you and acknowledge you in the comments long after the live recording has come and gone. So let's talk about rejection. I went out and I met with one of my friends recently, and he told me one of his experiences, and he said, you know, I'm just not really into the home business space. I don't do well with rejection. And we all don't do well with rejection. I'd be lying if I said that I had zero rejection in my business. If I've never heard the words no, or someone come up, I would share my vision or my dream with them, and they would, just crush my dream. Just say, there's no way, no chance, you're not cut out for it. The absolute worst possible rejection, I've gotten them. So really, in going about and building your home business rejection free or without rejection is really based on your own personal philosophy, right? Developing that personal mindset and how you go about and approach sharing your business, your unique business or unique opportunity or unique product with other people. So let's get right started. The first tip I'm going to give you on how to build your network marketing business without rejection is get that right philosophy, get that right mindset. Understand, I have some notes here, so if I'm looking down and cheating, that's what I'm doing. Understand that we're in the business of people who are looking for us, right? We're in the information sharing business. What that means is we're just asking everyone to take a look. Right? We're just saying, hey, this is what I'm doing. It excites me. It interests me. It makes a lot of sense to you. Maybe it'll make sense to you as well. But all I'm asking is you to take a look. So whether you're in the skincare line, whether you're in health and wellness, whether you are offering some type of utility service, detach yourself from that outcome and embrace your philosophy. Embrace that personal mindset for when you are going through and sharing your unique business. We are in that information sharing business, right? We're not in the sales business. We're not in the convincing business. We're in the business for people who are looking for us, which leads me to number 2. And if you're jumping me on, let me know who you are. Hey, so hey, what's going on, buddy? It's been forever since I've seen you, dude. Thanks for jumping on. The second thing that's going to help you continue to build your network marketing without rejection is we're in the sorting business. Like I said, we're in the information sharing business. The second one, we're in the sorting business. We're simply in the business of sharing information, asking people to take a look, to get, share that curiosity, share your excitement so that they want to see what we're doing. And then we sort them. We sort them into 2 piles, the yes pile and the no pile. And maybe the no is a maybe pile or not right now pile, because they kind of want to sit and watch and see if you're going to be around in 6 months, see if you're going to be around a year from now. How serious are you about this vision? How serious are you about this business before, I trust you, before I align myself with you? But we're simply in that sorting business. We're looking for people who are looking for us. And I want to make sure I have everything before I move on to the next one. So here's a love. I love this one. Amateurs sell, professionals sort. Right? Look for the people who are looking for us. And how we sort is simply by utilizing, I talked about this in my live the other day, we utilize something other than us to deliver the message. I am a pretty good speaker. I have a sales background, but I do not rely heavily on myself to deliver the message. I let something else do the talking, and then I'm just there to kind of sort them at the end and find out what they like. You know, was it the business? Was it the product? Was it both? Was it neither? And then I just sort them into two different piles. You know, now don't ever talk to me again, right? Pile. That's the extreme pile. Or the, you know what, I'm interested and I want to get started pile, right? Those are the two. And one of those piles is going to be bigger than the other. Most likely it's the no pile than the yes pile. But that's okay, because you just need enough yeses to make a fortune, to make your business, to make it work. So sort, don't sell. The third one I'm going to get into is, remember that recruiting is a process. It's not an event. It's a process. So a lot of, and this goes hand in hand with the sorting and selling, is that it's not intended for everyone. A lot of us, when we get started, this is where rejection can really start to hurt us, is when we kind of assign a group to someone. Like if we're sorting, we kind of assign a group to someone prior to before they ever even sign up. Meaning, hey, you know, Jim, I love him. He's my best friend. Of course he's going to sign up. And then maybe you show Jim what you're doing and your excitement, and you kind of cast your vision for your future, for your family. And it's just negativity. He rips it apart. He's not very kind, and it demoralizes you and it destroys you. Right. And that's what we want to really work on, is that, you know, just understand that this business, this opportunity, this unique product or service that you're now offering and that you're now a part of is not intended for everyone. And we're just continuing to go through that that sorting versus selling process. And we'll also, you know, remember, it is that process. It's a relationship building process. It's a trust building process. It's not a one-time thing that happens and then you're done. You continue to recruit, you continue to go through, and you continue to just have that mindset and that philosophy that we're in that information sharing business, that I just want to share this information with people regardless of the outcome, regardless of if they buy, regardless of if they join, regardless of whatever happens. My job is simply to share information that made sense to other people, share my excitement, share a unique story, a unique product, a unique service that may connect the dots with them. It may make sense to them. And if that's the case, great, let's get started. If it doesn't, great, no worries. You now know I'm in business. And at any time in the future, you're curious about anything I'm doing and you want to get involved, let me know. I just don't ever want to have you a year from now, 2 years from now, when I'm doing well and I'm successful. For me, it's been 10 years. Just say, hey, how come you didn't tell me what you're doing? How come you didn't pick up the phone? How come you didn't give me that message telling me what you were doing? You want to give people the opportunity to sort themselves, and that's what we do. We're just sorting. So you can really start to limit that harsh rejection simply by having the correct mindset and the correct mentality as you're moving through the process that is recruiting. The other thing I want to make sure I talk about here is, I mentioned detach yourself from the outcome, but attach yourself to the activity. Detach yourself from the yes or the no, right? Don't get attached. Like I said, if Jim's going to sign, I know it. I know Jim's the one. And he doesn't sign. Don't attach yourself to the outcome. Attach yourself to the activity. How many people are you talking to? How many people are you sharing? How many people are you connecting? How many people are you doing Facebook Lives with? How many people are you posting on social media? Not blasting your opportunity, all right? But how many people are you picking up the phone and just saying, hey, man, I'm just really excited. I got this brand new thing I'm cooking. I don't care if you buy. I don't care if you join. It's not about that. I just want you to know what I'm doing. And you're my friend. You'll do me a favor. Can we set up a time for you to just take a look at what I'm doing? Can you come over tomorrow? Or can I send you something via Messenger and take a look, right? It's literally that simple, and you're attaching yourself to the process. You're attaching yourself to the activity, not the outcome. Because at the end of the day, you look at the activity. How many people did you talk to? How many people did you put through that system, right, that your company is set up for you, that allows you to deliver the message, deliver the information, deliver the stuff that is exciting you to other people without burning yourself out, without burning bridges, without hurting, like taking more time away from you, your family, the things that matter most. So really, really attach yourself to the activity, not the results. I being in the health and fitness space, I teach that to a lot of my clients as well. You know, the activity, the scale, all that stuff will demoralize and kill you. Same thing when it comes to building your business. Those no's, those rejections, those automatically thinking that somebody is going to sign up before you ever have a chance to talk to them, before you ever have a chance to share with them the information, can derail you and demoralize you and move you forward. So attach yourself to the process, not the outcome. Before I move on to the last one here, I want to make sure I covered all that. So the last one is the law of averages, and this is going to tie into this month of December that I said I was going to start sharing from my favorite mentor, my favorite teacher, Mr. Jim Rohn, R-O-H-N, Building Your Network Marketing Business. If you have yet to download this talk or hear this talk, it's on YouTube. You can listen to it there. I bought mine from iTunes for $1.99. That's why I recommend getting it. That way, it just can be saved in your Audible. You can listen it to when you're driving to and from work. But he discusses the law of averages. Now, the law of averages ties into the first three that we talked about in this. Law of averages, if you do something often enough, right? If you do something often enough, a ratio will appear. You're brand new. You're just getting started. You're putting people through the system. You're inviting them to take a look at your unique opportunity or service. And maybe you invite 10. Out of those 10, maybe you get one to join your unique business or buy your product. Awesome. Over time, as you continue to do the process, as you continue to get better, your ratio, your law of averages will increase from 2 to 3 out of 10. And over time, that average will get improve because you'll just become more comfortable. You'll fall in love with the process. You'll fall in love with the activity. You've learned to discipline yourself, right, from the distractions. You've learned to discipline yourself from the outcome. From number 2, he had excellent seed. But as he started going around and sowing the seed, the first thing he encountered was that he learned that when he sows the seed, the birds are going to get some. Right? You throw the seed out there, birds come down, pick it up and go. So it's the same thing for your business, whether you've invited someone to take a look at your opportunity, you added them to a group, maybe you're doing old school traditional network marketing, we have meetings and parties, and they said they're going to come and they don't show up. Well, now you know the birds got some. It's not of your making, you move on. The second obstacle that the sower faces is that the seed falls on rocky ground. What'll happen is the seed will start to grow, takes root, but then the rocks get it and kill it. Now, that's the same example as if you start a brand new person. Someone says yes to your opportunity, then a few days later it withers and dies. The rocks just will get it. And so again, it's not of your making. So don't worry about that. Keep moving. As long as you have as long as your ambition stays solid, as long as your seed is strong, which I believe it is, because you have a unique opportunity, and there are people out there who are having success with your unique opportunity, unique service, unique product. It's just continuing to sow the seed. The next thing that the sower discovers is that when he's sowing the seed, some will land on thorny ground. And the same thing will happen, that will start to grow, and then the thorns will choke it to death. Now, what the Jim talks about, what the Bible talks about in the story of Sower and the Reaper is those thorns are little cares, little distractions, right? Little things that come up that keep us from achieving our goals, from achieving what it is we set out to do. Garage breaks, snow needs to be plowed, kids are crying. Those are life situations that I totally understand, but is that what's keeping you from taking the next step forward, right? But remember, it's not of your making. Keep sowing the seed. And the last one is the sower. Keep sowing the seed, and it finally lands on fertile ground, because it always does. And so the sower, ambitious seed, had ambition, he had great seed, kept sowing the seed, went through all the law of averages until 1 out of 10 landed on fertile ground. He got better. 3 out of 10 landed on fertile ground. He started to sort versus sell, right? He started to just continue to love the process of sowing, love the process of sharing, love the process of putting people through the system, not getting attached to the outcome of whether or not the birds are going to get some, or the thorns are going to grab some, or it's going to land on rocky ground. He fell in love with the process and the opportunity that he was now a part of, whether or not he had any kind of success to speak of. I myself, I do have success that I can speak of. I've built an awesome team and an awesome organization over the last 10 years. It did not, but trust me when I say this, I went through every single one of those things, and I had to change and discipline my mindset, find a different personal philosophy that allowed me to think differently about obstacles, about challenges that were faced in daily situations that either helped me fall in love with the process or help me hate the process. Your philosophy will help you fall in love with the process if you align yourself with the right philosophy. So if you're like me and you're looking for something like that, and you're stuck, or you need some extra push, get that Jim Rohn Building Your Network Marketing Business. The other thing that is really helping me to make sure that my seed is landing on fertile soil more often than not is I started following this unique training system called Attraction Marketing Formula. There's a free 10-day boot camp right there in the link in the description that you can get that, put your email in. That allows me to start making sure that people online, when they find me, if they find my content, find what I'm putting out there, find my teachings, are you curious about what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, and like, that guy's awesome, I want to learn more about him, I want to learn about his family, I want to learn about like just who this person is, they come to me, they attract me. So I'm not always chasing people. I'm not always trying to go out there and my seed is good enough and what I'm putting out there. People are curious. And if you're curious about that, if you want to learn how to what is attraction marketing and how to create attraction marketing in your network marketing business, I highly recommend getting that 10-day boot camp. And with that said, I want to know, like, how do you handle rejection? Do you take it personally? Or is it something that you've now learned to adjust yourself? You're learned to adjust your personal philosophy and focus on the activity, focus on the sorting, not the selling. Focus on the process in which you are excited to share your unique business, your unique opportunity with others, and you're just simply asking people to take a look. It doesn't matter to you if you buy, it doesn't matter to you if you join. All that matters is you want people to take a look, so at least they know now what you're doing. Right. And so I'm so glad that I'm in this group that just challenged me at the beginning of the month to go back and revisit this talk, this Jim Rohn Building Your Network Marketing Business. I've listened to this over 100 times. I'm going to listen to it probably 1,000 times more. And I encourage you to, if you have yet to listen to it once, start listening to it. And if you've listened to it more than once, keep listening to it, because every time you listen to Jim Rohn, there's something that sparks inside of you. And so when you have that situation happen to you personally, when you have that happen in your business or a teammate, you can identify what Jim was talking about and then bring the right philosophy with you when approaching rejection, when approaching obstacles. So if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. And as always, thank you for watching. I appreciate you joining me on this Friday afternoon. And next time, I don't know. I'll see you soon. Bye, everyone.